How's it? Aloha and how's it? Hang loose. Mongoose Max here. Mongoose Max Hawaii. I'm here to look at the purpose. Well, we're going to look at cryptocurrency a little. And I am sort of the learning beginner. But I'm trying to share what I know as I go and pass along. And in that way, I learn more and others learn more, hopefully. And this is also a great opportunity, and it's definitely something that's going to be around in the future. It's already here. It's going to be continuing in the future. We're going to look at a little bit what Bitcoin is doing for a moment, and then we're going to get into the featured coin, which I own with full disclosure. I have some of this. I invested in some of this, called OWC coin. Now this is a great coin. I mean, for me, I'm in it, and I have a friend, and I'm in contact with some of the people on the team because I gotta learn stuff because I'm not the crypto whiz. Also, as a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. So every time you do something with crypto involving your own money, you must be caveat emptor, buyer beware. If I'm, I mean, it's your money, it's your free will, you take your own chances, right? So it sounds a little scary to say that, but I have to because I don't want any claims. You told me to do this and I lost money, you owe me. No, there's none of that here. You take your own chances. That being said, and my disclosure of I am in Bitcoin and via I have some Bitcoin, little bit, but because there's a trade interface between different coins, of course, and I'm gonna day trade when I get my gumption and knowledge to do so. But right now, I'd rather just sit and what they call hodl. Hold on for dear life. But because they're referring to this volatility. And I lost my cursor. What the heck happened? And here it is. Notice the volatility here. We're looking at the Bitcoin chart. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go up here a little bit. This is on CoinMarketCap. This is a great, I mean, just so many people use this because it's just been around. It describes the market cap. I don't know what to call these. They're not exchanges. I call them viewers. It's just, it has all this information on the different coins. So you can cryptocurrencies, exchanges, products, tools, and hey, they got a learning part in their deal too. So CoinMarketCap, just excuse me on that. So many links on this. So it has cryptocurrencies, and notice Bitcoin on the top, Ethereum on the second, because those are the two big doggies pretty much. Tether, because it's tethered to $1 per coin. It's almost like a tool. And that's one of the goals I wanted to say about this video. Instead of getting too much into CoinMarketCap, it goes on for view all. There's like over 2,000 and one of the goals is I want to make a distinction between trading, day trading, buying and selling for gain, and the purpose of coin, the purpose of the coin, why it was made. Bitcoin was made early, and you could say for all intent and purposes it was the original blockchain. Now, a blockchain, what it is a technological invention, if you will. It's a technological tool, but it is a something that is basically real in the virtually real. In the virtual computer world, it is a real thing. So the original blockchain, started by Bitcoin, still exists. And that's the intent of these things, is to create these large blockchains that basically logs like a gigantic ledger. It logs information on it. So you can actually put stuff into the blockchain and it stays there permanently. And you can go and retrieve it and things of this nature. So they're looking at blockchains you can put in deeds and identification deeds. There's all sorts of uses it can be put to as far as logging information. And there's a purpose, and it's a really huge area of different purposes that a blockchain can be used for. Now, the Bitcoin, you could say, I would analogize it's like the stock of the blockchain, to try to separate what Bitcoin is and what blockchain is. So the Bitcoin is kind of like the stock price of it, although there are comparisons to the stock market and the crypto market. They are not the same thing, but in many ways they behave the same way. So in here we have, what is Bitcoin doing? Okay, let's look at, if you choose a coin here and go to it, Bitcoin looks like it's been up 12%, and $9,253, and this is Friday the 10th at about 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going up, it's circulating. It has a max circulation of 21 million coins. The ones in circulation are about 18.5 million. The volume of trade for one day is 1,000 million, $16.6 billion of the value of Bitcoin was traded in a day. And the total market cap of Bitcoin, 1,000 million, 170 billion. That's pretty huge. Now if we go back and notice, you can, where is it? Here, search. So we're going to look at my favorite and your favorite coin, OWC, which is OWC. Or you can type in OWC. Right there. And then you can go search. And then it'll pop up. Now here's what Coin Market Cap says about OWC. It's about 15 cents, 0.15, 0.147, give or take. It's like in the 15-cent range. And it's down 1.7% at the moment. And the total supply, this is interesting. That should be, wouldn't that be 21? It's made to be 21 million. And here it has, I guess because sometimes they get stuff that's not accounted for, as in, never mind. I don't know all the answers. But then there's a circulating of 2.3 million, so there's definitely a lot to be mined. So keep mining while it's in bind. $88,500 for volume of trade in 24 hours. So it's quite a bit less than Bitcoin, of course, because all the coins are less than Bitcoin. And here's how it began big, and then there was like this thing, and now it's kind of consistent around here, and now it's kind of just lingering in this area right here. And then there's like stats of much information. But there's something interesting about a OWC coin versus these other coins. If you go back to these other coins, Bitcoin is its own blockchain, and many of these other coins piggyback on top of that blockchain. Ethereum, I do believe, is another blockchain, And a lot of these will piggyback off this blockchain. So when these go up, other ones go up. This goes up, other ones go up. OWC is its own, what they call native blockchain. So let's do something here. Here is the OWC website. This is OWC.io, not the OWC coin IO. This is the OWC IO. And this is the basically main net. So this is networking with the OWC blockchain. And don't forget to play with your cursor on this part, because this graphic is just as fun as can be. This is kind of neat. So here we have the, of course you can look at its original white paper here. And we'll get into that at the moment. So here we go, these tabs up here, say for example, the timeline. Go here and here's the timeline. I'll show you something quickly about this website. Is just noticed I scrolled. These will quick jump to, basically you can do the quick jump to it, or you can scroll down to it if you want. Here's the price graph. Here's the timeline. Let's take a quick look at the timeline since we're sketching on that. Here's a development in 2017. They figured they'd make a native currency, a blockchain native with its own currency. Development begins. The coin concept begins as a vision and prototype. There's a beta testing. Beta testing phase 4. Registering in utility. So this is when they start having the tokens. It's sort of initializing before their coins, their token, to get the complete. There's funding that needs to go into the background of the development. So first they're selling tokens at really inexpensive, and then there's a OWC coin mainnet release. So this mainnet is when OWC's open blockchain is complete, full functionally. That was in May 2018. So when it has its own blockchain, those other coins can go up and down and do whatever they do. It doesn't affect this blockchain. It's working independently on its own steam, if you will. The coin is native to its own blockchain. Revolutionizing the local payment system. Now here's where we have purpose, because a blockchain with an attached coin can be traded on the market, day trading. And there's where most people focus, is the day trading. What's the price of that coin? Oh, when they just base it on the price of the current price of the coin. But here is the purpose of this coin. OWC blockchain and its alliance have developed a cryptocurrency exchange to support local currency trading for the region of Africa. The purpose is to eliminate currency manipulation when converting local fiat to digital currency. Now, if you might think, if cryptocurrency opens up in Africa, say for example Bitcoin, hey, well, it's a great advantage for people locally in the cities, towns, and villages. Not so much, because somebody down there has to be dispensing the access to that cryptocurrency, and somehow there's too many middlemen, is a good way to look at it, for that. So here's a cryptocurrency whose main purpose is for that area to have access to trade, or in its payment system, because a OWC coin itself is a payment system. It's designed to be digital currency. So instead of walking around with dollars and cash and you get robbed or whatever, or someone picks your pocket, or someone scams you, instead of having those risks of physical fiat in your wallet, purse, or satchel or whatever, the digital currency, it eliminates that part. The digital currency, and it has this ease of access, so you can go up and person to person, P2P, or business to business, B2B, and there's can be quick and very small fee, compared to Bitcoin. I don't know, if you making a transaction with Bitcoin, you get a chunk taken out, and they've reduced that to nothing. If it's on their own blockchain, but they've reduced it very small. So to eliminate manipulation, converting that. So basically, main goal is to help this whole area. There's like a lot of people down there that could use this tool, and it's already begun. Now in 2018, there's the Open Blockchain Wallet. So now there's a blockchain wallet attached that's riding on the native blockchain of OWC. There's a wallet, and it has an API, which is like a little computer algorithm programmy thing that it interfaces with other merchants. Oh no, this one they're talking about the API, which has the merchants can interact with the blockchain, OWC blockchain, trading and settlement. So that's the business to business, and also basically having fiat go right to OWC and back and forth. So the QT wallet, these are steps in its development of how large of a system this is becoming in a very short amount of time. The QT wallet, which is that square barcode looking thing, and if you get your integration, and then they have it on Windows and Linux, and purpose of mining. So that's it. For a purpose of mining. Okay, yeah. So the QT, you could easily move OWC coin into and from your wallet for the mining wallet. And then there's the mobile wallet. Now it has for Android and iOS. It's begun. So now they could put it on your smartphone or tablet. And then there's the OWC coin wallet. Get on the Play Store. Just download that. OWC coin wallet for iOS completed. And trading. Now it enters into the trading platform for the day trading. So now the OWC coin is available for that purpose, which many people focus on, which is the trading. So they buy and sell, and then there's markets, trade exchanges, and a main one here is CREX24. So they started off getting CREX24 on board, pairing it with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So now it's connected where you can go back and forth between Ethereum and OWC, Bitcoin and OWC, and back and forth, and have your own trading. Then there's a cold wallet available for those who are still trying to keep, if you have your money and that's what you got, you want to be cautious with it, and you don't want to just, some people are thinking, well, I don't want all my money in a virtual situation. Well, the cold wallet you can down, it might be hacked and all those fears. Well, you can have a mobile wallet, and you can also have a paper wallet called cold storage, because when you're on the computer online, you're hot, right? You're online. Your wire is hot. And cold wallet is you can get it and you don't download it, I think. Anyways, where you can say you can put 1,000 OWC coin and put it in a paper form, and it has the codes on it, so it'll always stay there. You just don't lose it. Don't lose it. A coin is live on P2B B2P, which is another exchange named after person to person, business to business. They got their name. And this exchange, they are on that one, so they're on Crex now. P2B. A dual coin is live on X Rates, another exchange. So I was adding exchanges, and then fourth exchange, Stex. So there's 4 exchanges it was on by 2019. And you can monitor your trading on CMC. Anyway, oh, coin market cap. Okay, right. So let's look at something. Okay, there's different wallets you can get right on this site. Let's go back up to the top, doing that. Oh, I guess doing this. There's it up to the top. Up. So you can get your wallet for Windows, depending on what kind of computer you use. You can log in, the timeline, which we looked at, the price graph, which you can see. This price graph is, I was looking at this previously. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure. It says it's like 90 cents. I mean, that's on the main net, the price of it on the main net. And you have a supply of 21 million, and there's a circulation supply, which is, I don't know if it's not listing it right there. Not linked up there, I guess. So a dual coin, looking at, and it just went up a little bit, but flashed green. Went up to 14.8 cents. This is $0.148. And those would be something that you would see on Coin Market Cap or on other, what do you call those? Those monitoring coin, like Coin Market Cap. I'm not sure what the name of that is, but there's an average of a few of those, and the exchanges, see, they would get those from the exchanges. So this is piped in from the current exchanges, goes to stuff like Coin Market Cap. It's listed up here. And what would want to do a coin or turn, there's a conversion thing for instant conversion. Can we see talk about? Oh gosh, we look at this here. Say what is. It's designed to be, it's to protect you and your money from underserved communities. This is like the gigantic 21 million scarcity creates demand. So just like Bitcoin, it steps over 21 million. This one's staying with 21 million too. There's no more than that ever. So as it gets mined, it's automatically going to rise in the future. But there's other reasons why it could just rocket as well. If it rockets up, what they call going to the moon, this is one of the best investments, I would say. And that's my personal opinion. And please don't bet the farm on just what I say. Look around. I'm just trying to give a general idea. And then there's mining again. Okay, what else we got there? Okay. Facts. Okay, let's look at facts for a second. I wanted to do something else there too, but okay, what is? I need a packet to join. Anyway, can you help me if I have questions? Yes, there is. Just contact us. There's a support. Do I declare it on income tax? It depends on your area. So do be aware of you're responsible for your own claiming on taxes, investment risks. How do I use to do any shopping? That's the big question I've heard from others. Yes, you can do shopping in our marketplace or anywhere that accepts OWC. This list will be available in the future on Coin Locate Plus. Coin Locate Plus, you can go there, and there are some, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So those vendors that come in and they accept a dual coin, so it'll be a lot more liquid with actually shopping. But at the moment, I'm not in there for that at the moment. But this will be especially the thing in African places where we go, but it'll be everywhere. Are the fees high? Here's another great question. Efficiency fee innovators such as proof of stake help further advance the field of cryptocurrency and boost the concept of nearly no cost. So there's a teeny cost. I'm saying there's a transaction fee, but it's like almost next to nothing. It's almost like it's not even there. So when you're dealing with the dual coin to dual coin place, it's just like, the transaction between person to person, it's like nothing. Which Bitcoin cannot say. I do not think it can say that. How often can I withdraw my earnings? Is it safe? That's another one that people are thinking of. Yes, our system has a high level of security. Is it a coin or a token? Well, it's a mineable currency created from script algorithm using proof of stake. So that's the type of mining. It's proof of stake. So you get a wallet, mining wallet, and you put your amount required into the wallet, and you just leave it, and it just, like, you'll hear a little chime in my background. That's my wallet. Whenever it has a little reward coming in for its mining, it'll create a little notification. I leave it on so I know it's running. There it is right there. Can I find a dual coin public registers? Not sure what this is. Well, okay. Oh, let's look at this. But its founding principles emerged from North Africa. It's decentralized, so there's no real centralized office. What are they talking about? Well, questions that are frequently asked. Or AQ, frequently asked questions. Okay, come on. I guess I'll have to cut that out in editing. It's boring. Watching my computer trying to think. Or calculate. It doesn't think, it calculates. Okay, so this is the OWC.io website. Now this is the main net basically, and you can buy a dual coin now on OWCoin.io, of course. So I know I have an account and should be readily able to. There it is, right there. Okay, I'll have to block up my name later. So when you look at this, there's that graph that you saw. I have this balance in here for a reason. It doesn't have current market price on that. It shows you a Bitcoin price. So this would be your dashboard. If I just go right down here, transactions in OWC. Okay, this is where I received and sent. Buy OWC. You can buy a dual coin right here on this site. You'll go into the amount you want to buy, and you might have to block. Oh, this is their bank account. Okay, great. You can wire bank or see, this is private permission. It's not like a public permission. So say, for example, I wanted to buy one of dual coin, right? This is kind of ridiculous. I'm not going to actually buy just one. See, I'd have to send this much Bitcoin. So if you multiply the current Bitcoin price, 9,000, what was it, 280? You multiply that by this number, or wait, you'll see that it turns into 15 cents approximately. And then you go do that, and well, I'm not going to hit that because I might have to get into already so much information. But you'll see, because it just goes on, and then you can find out how you pay that. So I'm not going to cancel. So there's buy, transfer to the QT. So you download your mining wallet. You got some dual coin in here, for example, and you might want to send an amount of a dual coin to the address of your wallet. So you're moving your coin from this particular wallet, which is on the mainnet, to your mining wallet, or actually to any wallet. It has to have a place to go. And these transactions on cryptocurrencies are a one-time click. You are your own bank at this point. So you want to double check, make sure your addresses are correct. So if I sent one coin to my wallet that's mining, or if I wanted to send coin to a friend's wallet, whatever their wallet is. But you want to use your to transfer to an OWC coin to wallet. So please use your OWC QT Android wallet to transfer your coin to wallet. If any use any other wallet, results might lose your phone number. So definitely use the OWC wallet here at this point. You know, you want to go from this to an OWC wallet, which will be connected to others. And you allow 24 hours, or even might be less, because this one is personally checked. This one, you know, it goes from the core wallet. It's private blockchain. That's what this is. And so you'll get a confirmation, because that's part of the initial security of this. So you have your thing, you send it to a wallet, and then you go next, and it will be it'll be screened, you might say, first. Okay, and then it'll be a couple confirmations, and it's there. And I thought that was a scary thing at first, but it's actually a good thing. And there's a conversion. You can change your password. So know your original password. Security. You can enable this two-factor security. So I've done this when I put on a Google Authenticator, which you can download on Google Apps. And then they'll ask you, what do you want to link it to? And you can use this QT thing, or this code, which you can press here, and it'll just copy that onto the clipboard of your computer. And you go copy paste. You'll be exercising a lot of copy paste when you deal with these addresses. Just double check them. Payment history, withdrawal history, and it just shows you different things you can look up. And of course, policy and disclaimers. You might give a glance at this, because it will give you a little feel of the cryptocurrency world as well. Because, you know, of course, this is published by OWC.io. Translations, risks of using a OWC coin, which are basically risks of using almost all cryptocurrencies. And it gives you a little, you know, when you invest, there's like a risk to that. You have your own tax obligations, blah, blah, blah. There's no warning, blah, 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 blah. And that's that. Oh, except for, wait, let's go back up dashboard, I think. Oh, what happened? There we go. Okay, here we are, not signed in. Well, it wasn't that one, it was the other one. Okay, so it's, here we go. Sorry about that. I'll just have to edit some personal information out, but we'll probably continue this, because there is this is the one that you'll see initially, and of course you can log in, register first, and has a lot of information in terms of this contract. And you can go right off and buy a dual coin here using crypto, credit card, or off your exchanges, because you'll have a wallet in your, you can put some of your crypto in an exchange and you'll have a reserve in that particular exchange too. If you want to transfer, oh, it just reloads and you go back because it leaves the site. Okay, here we are back here. Bitcoin or blockchain meets real people. This is an interesting graphic, kind of sci-fi looking, very interesting. All right, scroll down. Yes, I will, because we've looked at this. It's kind of a vision, purpose statement, mining wallets, right? Get into the mining. It's good stuff. These are the trading platforms. So these are exchanges, trading exchanges. This one, this one, this one. Oh, here you can buy on this one. Technical. I won't go over that just yet. But except for maybe right here. When you mine proof of stake, you'll get 2% per year. And let's see now. But this is where I wanted to go. So on the next part, I'm going to go down into this social media thing. There's these which are basic blog types. I've seen this one. Kind of confusing to me, but there's a white paper here. There's a lot of technical talk. It's kind of looks like a Reddit looking style of talking about Bitcoin. It's and these are the more familiar social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Telegram. Especially when I feature the Telegram. So look for that in the next one. So, hang loose, mongoose. Aloha.